Of child pornography and sexual exploitation of a child. Officers say they found dozens of files and photos inside Christopher Abraham's home. Fox 59's Alexis McAdams talked to his roommate who actually found those disturbing images.
Christopher Abraham wasn't home tonight because he's in police custody, but his roommate was, and he tells us he's the one who found those illicit images on Christopher's cell phone and immediately called police. Are you his roommate or?
Yeah.
Okay. From behind the door at this Near East Side home, Christopher Abraham's roommate tells us he's the one who discovered the disturbing images on Abraham's devices and immediately called police.
Those are images that exist on the internet and have been floating around, some for dozens of years, that the defendant had in his possession.
Thousands of illicit and graphic photos involving 4 kids, all under the age of 7, some that he took himself.
But we also allege that the defendant was creating his own images by using children who were known to him to take sexually explicit images.
Oh my God. I thought it was just, they were saying that he been in there watching it on a computer or something. I didn't know he'd been taking pictures of little kids.
According to court documents, Abraham came home while police were searching his house. He admitted that he is sexually attracted to kids, telling officers he had taken nude photos of the young children and even posed with the kids. He also told officers he used a peer-to-peer file sharing system to download the images. Abraham's roommate tells us he owns a computer service company that he ran out of his home and was pretty familiar with electronics.
But it just kind of stresses the importance and why we have high penalties for people who, quote unquote, merely possess the images. What you're possessing is an image of a child being abused sexually. And so that's why it's important to take these crimes seriously and not write it off as, oh, well, it's just some pictures of kids in their underwear. That's not what we're talking about here.
Now investigators are working on contacting the victims' families and offering counseling to help those kids recover physically and emotionally.
We teach children, don't let an adult touch your genitals, but we've got to start teaching them, don't let an adult take pictures of your genitals either. And while that's a sad message that we have to get out, I think it's something that parents need to talk to their children about from a very young age.
If Abraham is convicted on all of those counts we mentioned in these charging documents, he could face up to 140 years behind bars. We'll continue to follow this story on air and online on fox59.com. Reporting downtown tonight, I'm Alexis McAdams, Fox 59 News.
Alexis, thank you. It is so important you do what that roommate did. If you see it, speak up, call police. We have to